Hello, welcome back to Womiba Finance channel. And if you have not heard that you can go to Finland with some professional training or some certain routes or routes, whichever one that take that one, that you can get to Finland and do that professional course and do the training. When you finish or when you graduate from the training, then the next step is to look for a job, because there are some certain industry that need people like you that is watching me. So how are you going to start the journey or the process? That's the next question, because sometimes we think of things in one direction. Okay, let me give you an example. You graduated from computer science. You have your own specialization thing that you want to focus on in computer science, and you want to travel abroad. Is it not good or better to look for any training or professional routes or routes towards that your thing that you want to focus on in your career ladder to move abroad? I'll give you another example. Maybe you are a nurse or a qualified caregiver. You have done your training, but you want to migrate. Is it not better to look for a professional route or seminar? You go through that route. Then some of these things will help you get resident permits, and again you can switch visa. Finland is the same with Canada. You can switch visiting visa, but the problem is to find someone that will take you, that will guarantee your stay. Okay, I will give you another example. Now you are a plumber. You have done plumbing and all that. You have done the training. We have talked about vocational studies, because you can take up a vocational study course, then you can move. But is it not better to get a specialization in that construction field, plumbing field in Finland? Maybe seminar, maybe convention, maybe anything that will enable you to come into Finland. Sometimes we don't want to look for alternatives when we have settled in one direction. I get it, and that's okay. If you want to focus on one, better. But I'm talking to people that want to explore other things, that will give them quick access to Europe, especially Finland. And one thing about Finland is they are very, very fair in their immigration system. So if it is something that you want to look into, or something that you think that you want to explore, please kindly leave your notification button on, subscribe to this channel, and after this break, stay tuned. After this few seconds break, we'll come back with some more detailed explanation on how to go about it. So see you. Okay, you are a chef, back home, or a cook, you want to travel abroad but you don't have money. There are many conventions, there are many seminars, there are many 3 months training that you can embark on. The same with people that are into tech. There are digital nomad routes to Finland. For instance, you have done some technical training or some tech training and you work in Fiverr, you work in Upwork, you earn a reasonable amount of money, up to 1,500 euros, you can come to Finland. You know, as I'm talking now, there are many things that will be coming to your mind, but please be looking at the screen. Everything I say and all the tips I have to give, they are always on the screen. Be looking at the screen because you will get the more detailed information in the screen. Yes. So, sometimes there are graduates that wants to change career. You can change this career and it will be faster through traveling. Okay, I have someone that is so good in Excel and Google Workspace and all that. And we are now planning on how he can do some bootcamp coding because they take international students. So when you go there, you can now switch to digital nomad because if you have worked in Upwork and can show consistency in earning, you will be given a resident permit. The same applies to a plumber that is seeking to learn something from construction company on how, you know, because I don't really know plumbing, I'm not a builder, any side of it, you can come to Finland. And if maybe you are a doctor, a nurse or a caregiver, you can, there are many routes to that. I'm telling you, there are many in Finland, there are many. Then someone was telling me, do I tell people in my channel about condition of Finland? I'm telling you now, it's a very cold country. It's cold, maybe it's more colder than, or there's more cold in Finland than in Canada. So now you can now start thinking outside the box because most people coming to me inbox, they are struggling with planning this proof of funds. But seminar or training, special training, with development training that maybe in your profession that will be carried out in Finland will not demand so much money like when you want to go to school or you want to do any other thing. That is the idea. Now, if you have any skill, or even if you are a doctor, nurses, a nurse, engineer, and all that, look for some seminar, convention, network, at least network, so that you can get to know what is going on around what's your problem and know how to solve it, because that's what networking does. Networking helps people to get to know people, maybe with similar ideas or similar business prospects and all that. if you are having any problem applying, or you don't understand your own skill or how you need to approach things, yeah, because I know that that's the next question. Maybe a shoemaker will come and tell me now, oh, there's no any shoemaker in that list, blah blah blah. No, you have to be intelligent. You have to be intelligent to work around immigration system. So that is where it starts. You have to prove, because if you're coming alone, it is more difficult. Yes, if you're coming alone as an adult, it's more difficult than it is for couple coming, because couple, one can work full-time and one will face what bring them to Finland. So if whatever I have explained is your cup of tea, please drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me the skills that you want to hone, or the skills that you want to see how to move abroad with it, and I will answer. This way I will be ending this video. Thank you for staying till this time, and please subscribe. Leave your notification button on and share in your social media platform. I will be here tomorrow to see you and take you, into another wisdom. So see you then. See you. Bye bye.